Hi friends, Jake here, and welcome to my very first Game Hook review. This is where I play a game for a couple hours and then give you my take on whether or not I'm hooked on the game. Is the game mechanic polished enough that I want to continue to play? Are the visuals fun to look at? Is the story engaging? Do I like the characters? That sort of thing. It's kind of an initial review to see, like I said, to see if I want to continue to play that game. A couple of technical things to get out of the way right off the bat. I was given a Steam key to play this game, but I was not told how to review this game. All of these thoughts are completely my own, from gameplay to visuals. Everything I have to say about this game here are my thoughts and mine alone. Today we're going to take a peek at Seafrog. This is a very cute little indie game by Oh My Me Games. They just partnered with Grumpy Face to publish their 2.0 release. Okay, so let's talk gameplay. This is where I'm going to spend the most of my time because I think this needs the most work. From a gameplay perspective, it's all movement based. Everything in this game is about momentum and doing tricks to build up your meter to have a speed boost. That speed boost is used to attack and access certain areas of the map. And at the moment, it doesn't click for me. There are certain sections where it's like a challenge run. There's one little bit where this rat wizard comes in and gives you like a challenge run to unlock a certain modification to the wrench. And those parts are awesome, where you're grinding off the walls, you're jumping over barrels and spikes, and you gotta get it just right to finish. They're just too far and few between, and the rest of the maps, you just don't quite get the right amount of, I don't know, movement or feeling from it. In Dead Cells, when you smash down through a platform, there's that little bit where you kind of speed boost away and you run a little bit faster. If you time it just right, you get this little extra boost. I kept waiting for that moment. So that kind of brings me to this trick system that they have involved in the game. I didn't care. As you're navigating through the levels, I just cared about having speed boost, not about the actual trick. The text at the bottom to me was just noise. I wasn't actually paying attention to it. Now, I'm sure there's people out there that will care. The reason I didn't care though is because to do a trick, you jump, you get into the air, and then you just let go of the speed boost button. You don't actually hit anything to do the trick. There's no combos. Oh my goodness, put a combo meter in there, or put some sort of combo system. Like you jump into the air and then you know your AXYB does a certain thing in the air. That'd be awesome. You know, if you want to do a backflip, hold the left trigger while you're in the air and then hold the left stick. Your joysticks and buttons don't really impact the trick you're doing, which then just caused me as a player to not care about the tricks. All I wanted was, do I have speed boost or not? I need more interaction with those tricks to get the speed boost. The other thing that I struggled with this one, I know I'm being really harsh right away, but this is, like, if your mechanic is movement, then that movement has to be perfect. There were a lot of times where I wanted to just turn around, but my momentum kept carrying me forward, and because you're constantly grinding and doing tricks, I would go to grind the other way, but keep going the way I was moving. Like there wasn't like a quick pivot. I feel like there just needs to be, again, give me another button to interact with that turns me, and then launches me off in that direction. It doesn't kill my momentum, but moves me off. Like I need a bit more speed. And that is my final thought. For these first 2 hours of playing, I just felt slow. My speed boost, even though I had a couple of modifiers on there that was supposed to make my speed boost faster, I didn't feel like I was moving any faster. For a game meant about momentum and speed, I need to feel fast, or even just not sluggish. Even when you jump, you're kind of floaty. Like I need like quick response, something that makes me want to just launch through a level. I know that was a lot of negative, so let's move on to visuals. The visuals are awesome. The artists here are incredible. I got to take a peek at some of their concept art, and it's so fun. The colors and the characters, it's amazing. My favorite are the little rats. They are cute and goofy. I love that you can grind on them. That's a really weird sentence, but like that's an amazing touch that I discovered on accident. I was like, whoa, hold on. That's great. I love that type of stuff. That personality and character is so good. Okay, let's talk creativity. Creativity for me in this section was weird. The game is very creative. There's no getting around that. One of the things that I think bothered me was the music. You're a frog grinding around on a rocket-powered wrench through ships that are just kind of bonkers, and the music is way too generic. It didn't bother me. It wasn't annoying to the point of like I had to turn it off, but it did not add anything to the game. I need something funky and full of personality. And maybe it's not, you know, like some crazy electric, like over the top big bass, but it needed personality. It immediately sounded to me like stock music. I need something with character and soul to just give it that funky. Like I wanted to kind of, you know, bop and bob with the music as I'm flying through these levels. That little bit of personality I think would have gone a really long way. That then moves us into fun and frustrating. I right now am towing the line between the fun and frustrating. I talked a little bit about this during the gameplay. The fun part, those challenge sections, some of the like collectibles and little surprises were nice. Finding the little holes in the ship to unlock a new mod for the wrench. I like that. That was fun. When you get the perfect kind of grind and jump and run, that was fun. The frustrating for me, unfortunately, is the movement. Everything else in between. So, does Seafrog respect your time? Am I hooked? Do I want to keep playing the game? At the moment, no. Unfortunately not. I really did like the colors. I do want to kind of see what the rest of the levels look like and some of the enemies and what other mods you could get your skateboard to. But if I have to keep playing to get the movement and the speed to feel good, then I don't really want to keep playing. I need to feel that right away. I need to feel epic playing your game and then get mods that make me feel more epic. Right now, this beginning bit just feels a little too generic. And I think that's a combo of the music not hitting quite right, the movement feeling just a little bit floaty, and I need more interaction. So add a combo meter. When you jump into the air, let me hit buttons to do a certain trick, because then I actually care about it. Give me that little bit of feedback when I boost. When you hit a perfect jump, like make me jump higher. Give me some sort of screen effect. Something to actually feel like I am impacting the character, not just grinding through, collecting barrels, and moving on. Last little bit too, for like the hook, the story for me really wasn't there. I mean, there's not really much of a story at all. I didn't understand like what I was actually trying to solve. I mean, I guess fix your ship, but then it's just kind of like a fetch quest. I'm just running out to grab gears to bring them back. But there wasn't any sort of like reason I wanted to keep playing to discover what was going on. I know a lot of these Metroidvanias, they can either go crazy deep like a Hollow Knight story or just kind of be surface level. I needed something in between here. We were too surface level. I didn't really have a reason to keep going. Now, this is just my personal preference. This is what I think of the game. I had someone in my chat last night give me a really good kind of pointer. This could be a really good speedrunner game. Now, I'm not a speedrunner, which is probably why I'm like not vibing with it. I could see where someone's a speedrunner and getting that momentum and locking it in perfectly would be super satisfying. So if you're in the speedrunner community and like these type of games, then this one could be absolutely right up your alley. It's just not my personal preference. So I might not continue to play it, but that doesn't mean I don't think you should go out and check it out for yourself. Right now it's half off on Steam, so it's a fantastic deal, and the devs are incredible, so there's no reason you shouldn't support them. Now, huge shout out again to Oh My Me Games for providing me the ability to make this review. I really do think your work is amazing, and I cannot wait to see what you continue to create. If you want to see me play more, let me know in the comments. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday night, so stop on by the Twitch channel and come chat. I cover all things indie games. So if you have a favorite indie game, let me know in the comments below which one you'd like to see me play and review. Let's find out if I get hooked or not, and if I finish the whole thing. Well, thanks so much for watching. I'll check you guys later.